Today, we're talking about soil, water, and the future of agriculture. Joining us is Federico Julián, an agriculture and forestry engineering, and one of the contributors to the Agroecological Good Practices Manual developed by the Cultivando Agua Operational Group. With him, we'll explore how it is possible to produce food while regenerating the land and strengthening rural territories. So before we dive into the technical aspects, could you briefly explain, Federico, what the Cultivando Agua Operational Group is and why this manual has been developed?
Thank you, Alfonso, for this interview. Yes, the Cultivando Agua Operational Group was created in Extremadura to address one of the major challenges facing agriculture today: sustainable water management in agri-livestock systems under climate change conditions. The manual was developed as a practical tool for farmers, technicians, and land managers who want to transition toward more resilient models. It is not a theoretical document, but a living guide based on real farm experience, field observation, and agroecological principles applied to soil and water management. Its purpose is to offer concrete solutions that regenerate soils, improve water efficiency, and strengthen the environmental, economic, and social sustainability of rural areas.
Okay, agroecology. Are we referring simply to different farming techniques or to a deeper shift in the way we understand agriculture?
Very good question. Agroecology is much more than a set of techniques. It represents a paradigm shift. It means moving away from seeing farms as food factories and instead understanding them as living ecosystems. It combines traditional farmers' knowledge with modern scientific insights and is based on ecological principles such as nutrient cycles, energy flows, biodiversity, and interactions among organisms. Rather than simplifying systems, agroecology seeks to optimize natural processes. Instead of relying heavily on external inputs, it aims to close nutrient and energy cycles within the farm itself, strengthening autonomy and resilience.
Interesting. I see the manual emphasizes the concept of a living soil. What does that really mean, and what practical steps help regenerate this living soil?
A living soil is one with intense biological activity, microorganisms, earthworms, active roots, and organic matter constantly transforming. Soil is not an inert substrate. It is a living system that regulates water, nutrients, and carbon. To regenerate it, we first minimize or eliminate tillage, maintain permanent soil cover, and incorporate organic matter through compost, green manures, vermicompost, or fermented biofertilizers like bokashi. Crop diversification and avoiding monocultures are also essential. And observation is key. Indicators such as dark color, pleasant smell, good water infiltration, and the presence of earthworms tell us a lot about soil health.
One of the core ideas in the manual is biodiversity. Why is diversifying crops, integrating trees, or creating flowering borders not only ecological but also productive?
Because biodiversity brings stability. When we diversify through crop rotations, associations like maize, beans, squash, agroforestry systems, or stratified polycultures, we are mimicking natural ecosystems. This reduces pest pressure, improves the efficient use of light, water, and nutrients, and creates more favorable microclimates. Flowering borders and biological corridors attract beneficial insects that naturally regulate pests, reducing the need for pesticides. Biodiversity does not reduce productivity, it makes it more stable over time and less vulnerable to droughts, disease, or climate variability.
Understand. And in a context of increasing drought, what solution does agroecology offer to better water management on these farms?
The first strategy is improving soil health, because soil rich in organic matter can infiltrate and retain much more water. Beyond that, agroecology applies techniques such as contour swales, key line design, terraces, and mulching to reduce evaporation and increase infiltration. Rainwater harvesting is also important, as well as precision irrigation supported by tools like tensiometers or soil moisture sensors. Agroecology doesn't just irrigate, it designs the landscape so that water remains in the system for as long as possible, maximizing its ecological and productive value.
Federico, thank you very much for being with us and for reminding us that caring for soil and water is not only an environmental responsibility, but an investment in the future of agricultural and rural territories.
Thank you very much, and also thank you to the operational group Cultivando Agua in Extremadura, Spain.